Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
What's your name?
Arthur?
Arthur.
My name's Arthur.
Oh, okay. Well, there's something special about you, Arthur, I could tell. Where you from?
I live right here in the city with my mother.
All that sacrifice, she must love you very much.
She does. She always tells me to smile and put on a happy face. She says I was put here to spread joy and laughter.
What kind of coward would do something that cold-blooded? Someone who hides behind a mask. Someone who is envious of those more fortunate than themselves. Yet they're too scared to show their own face. And until those kind of people change for the better, those of us who made something of our lives will always look at those who haven't as nothing but clowns.
This is the last time we'll be meeting.
You don't listen, do you? You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts. But you don't listen. Anyway, I said, for my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed. But I do. And people are starting to notice.
They don't give a shit about people like you, Arthur. And they really don't give a shit about people like me either.
You also stood by when one of your boyfriends repeatedly abused your adopted son and battered you. Your son was found tied to his radiator in your filthy apartment, malnourished with multiple bruises across his body and severe trauma to his head.
I never heard him cry. He's always been such a happy little boy.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy. But now I realize it's a fucking comedy. Everybody just yells and screams at each other. Nobody's civil anymore. Nobody thinks what it's like to be the other guy. Why is everybody so upset about these guys? If it was me dying on the sidewalk, you'd walk right over me. I pass you every day and you don't notice me. But these guys, what, because Thomas Wayne went crying about them on TV? I killed those guys because they were awful. Everybody is awful these days. It's enough to make anyone crazy. All of you, the system that knows so much, you decide what's right or wrong the same way that you decide what's funny or not. You get what you fucking deserve!
I saw it!
Hey guys, how's everyone?
Keep going.
Hey,
I'm one high. I'm gonna die from the fucking new secret under me. Dakota, you have to come here.
I'm gonna get us more bolts.
Look at that.